Hello and welcome back to Starfield. So, I played 5 hours yesterday and now it's time to continue with the main missions. Yesterday I pretty much only did some side missions and such, so that was time well spent.
Will now perform a system update. Captain Fox, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Serious.
We'll play nice. Just a little friendly conversation, Sarah, that's all.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Contra, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
Ooh.
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Contra?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment. just like the rest of us. Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal, another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your...
Well, good thing I didn't buy any of them.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full time. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us. Of course, there's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter is quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet.
Have you talked to Vladimir recently?
Emphasis
face to
on the
face,
quiet
I
part.
mean.
At least you.
Oh, I just
Let's head
don't
upstairs.
know how he does it.
Sebastian
Up there
Banks,
all alone
Constellation
for so
founder,
long.
had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Okay, this place is way bigger than I thought. Gonna need that master lockpicking ability at some point. Yeah, no. Not that way. Okay, this place is way too big. I should have followed the... Okay, there she is.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
This looks familiar. I wonder if it's the same box that I delivered to the cops.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Would be kind of funny to just take this stuff and sell it somewhere, but nah. If I happen to find any of the extinguishers, those I will take, though.
Can I help? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together. Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Okay, thing is that my ship doesn't really have any more free seats, so what do I do?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once.
I like this
If you
group.
join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means. Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Thanks for letting me tag along. Let's catch up soon, huh?
So, Noel.
I am at your service, Captain. Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research. Captain Fox, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Okay, the ship doesn't really have enough room, so that's a problem.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us. Second one was on Kazal, buried, the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust? Take care of yourself.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line. Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. Goodbye.
Welcome back, Captain.
smart change. That should make the weapon much more effective.
He did say something about new spacesuit, so where do I get that? Oh shit, I still have some stolen gear. I thought I sold everything. I don't think I can... Yeah, I cannot get that yet. Oh, so I need these if I want to have bigger ships. Okay then. So how do I improve the lockpicking? There is a chance that I would need this in some of the missions. Like the data I needed to get from the previous side mission I did. I might have been able to use these for it. I don't know, extra credits is gonna be more useful, like overall, but if certain missions require this, that would help. Let's go with this one for now. Okay, now I just need to get to my ship and make it a little bit bigger. Need more seats. I think some FPS drops for some reason. That didn't happen yesterday.
Again, don't tell me how you got this slate from Emilio.
It's amazing to think that this tree predates New Atlantis. Can you imagine all the changes it's seen?
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up
So
with
what
the
happened to my
Vanguard?
other
Help the
follower?
United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first. Head down to the orientation hall and get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted. What can I do for you, applicant? Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
No, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. You'll have to ask him, but Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
By the way, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Apparently, he's got some work. If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby. Stay safe.
Okay, so got some missions here.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the
My family
orientation hall,
never had any
or
love for
continue
the
on to the
UC.
examination.
Probably.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage.
Should I listen to this or just
kind of
go
humor.
ahead?
Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
The effort and planning it must have taken to evacuate literally.
From their foundation, the United Colonies, it was only in 2230 that the Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188. Beginning in 2240, House Barum forces declared all of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions. Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war.
I really hope this is
But
just a
nowhere
phase.
could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar. In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective.
Okay, these would have taken hours.
Vanguard was born. An
So,
official branch
I'm
of
pretty
the
happy I
United
started
born
skipping
and
this.
United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one.
Welcome. Applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated...
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
Okay, I have a feeling that this could be slightly difficult.
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3. New targets active.
How many tiers do I have to do?
Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
Actually, I could keep going since I'm here. It doesn't matter if I get
Resuming the
destroyed.
examination.
New targets active.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Should have just jumped out. Wasn't very fun continuing that.
Shut it down.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
Good showing in there, applicant.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first? Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
Not that well, but made it through, I guess.
Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. To trace the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? All right, clear tier 3. We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Better than your average lab rat or diplomat, but pretty standard for folks going out into combat.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed?
Okay, that's kind of funny.
You're not in the Freestar Collective here. Vanguard keeps its work above board. You want in, you have to do the same as everyone else. And that starts with the oath. Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Problem?
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the skies. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? No major settlements on Tau Ceti. No real active industry either. Doesn't make for a big target. It's got the potential to be a pretty quiet trip. But there's a reason they wrote, "Here be dragons" on the map edge. So if it were me, I'd hope for the best and arm for the worst. And if for some reason you do run into trouble, don't forget, it's your job to protect those who need it. So, you ready to head out? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance.
Oh,
give it your
nice.
all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Fine by me. You mean, apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital. Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly. Certainly. I always enjoy our little chats. Bye-bye.
Okay, I hope I can upgrade some parts and make my ship a little bit larger to have a more crew.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the merit. I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to...
Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security officer. Yep. Something just came in. Scuffle over at the Dawn's Roost. Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying the other guy stole his wedding ring. Problem is, he left without identifying the perp, so I need you to talk to Royce Elgin at the Dawn's Roost. See if you can fill in the gaps. Good. Report back here when the matter's resolved. See you later.
Contrary to what you might have heard, UC security personnel are good people. And Sergeant Yumi just happens to be an old friend.
Okay, I'm gonna talk the ship
Security
seller person.
United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Anything I can help you with? Need some work done? I'm sure you can find something you like.
Okay, none of these really have much crew capacity.
Sure, have at it.
So if I would... Oh wait, I cannot duplicate this thing. Okay, how the hell do I get more crew capacity?
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Okay, I still don't get how to get more crew. Like, what part I need to buy here? I'm tempted to buy the shield generator and this thing. Wait, no, that's the actual crew. How do I make the damn thing bigger? That's the question.
Sure, have at it.
Oh wait, reactor gives 1 crew capacity. Shields gives half. Wait, what? If I read this right, I should have 1, 2, 3, and 4 crew capacity already. Unless only ones count and halves do not count. That's confusing. If I would to duplicate this thing. No, I don't see any changes in crew size. Okay, so this is only left or right, I guess. Seems as good place as any. I don't see much point changing these. Okay, so these give me crew slots. Wait, unless I lose the two from the other cockpit. Can I even have two cockpits? Does that make any sense? Okay, this gives me one crew slot. Okay, so let me check. This would give me a crew slot. Wait, what just... So all of these increases my crew by 1. Oh, this gives passenger slots. No, I really have no idea what I'm doing here. Wait, I can get an extra weapon if I do this? Well, that's weird. That must be some kind of glitch. Let me check the... Okay, these are light. Okay, these are cheap and give crew stations. But on the other hand, do I want more cockpits? Does it make any sense if I slap 3 cockpits in here? Yeah, I can't have it here, but if I duplicate it, I can. Weird. I'm not sure if I want this thing to be tall or what do I wanna do with it. I mean, in space it doesn't really matter what the dimensions are. It's either wide or tall or both. Or I could slap more of these and make it just huge in every way. Okay, why is my max crew not getting any out? That's the question. Okay, now it's 5. If I were to duplicate this here and duplicate this, now it's 7. So do I have to have a cockpit on every one of these for it to work? Okay, like this, it's still 4. It's still 4. Still 4. How the hell does that thing work? And max crew is still 4. How? How does this work? That's so confusing. Is it actually the weapon amount? Yeah, I bet it's the weapon amount. Okay, how do I... Like this? Okay, now they're a little bit closer. This thing is... Just wait. This thing... I do not need. Okay, these things are expensive. Okay, why is this so expensive? It's like 2 points more. And 2 of these are better than 1 of these. Okay, how much if I duplicate this one? Okay, it's 1 of these that I have. I do need some more engine power, I'm just not sure how to do it. Okay, I guess I cannot spin this around, so... Yeah, I don't need any structural stuff. Only action, like actual function. That's what I want. Question is, if I put B-class stuff on it, can I fly it anymore? Okay, I guess this is the only automatic weapon. If this is actually what I think it is, I definitely want it. How do I make backwards though? I want one rear-aimed cannon that protects me if somebody gets behind me. I'm not sure how to do it. Wait, now I could get more crew with this thing again? Yeah, I don't care if I use all my money here, I want more crew slots. I can slap. Yeah, that doesn't work for some reason. That kind of sucks. Okay, it shows me 7 errors. How do I see them? What are my errors here? Show me my errors. Show me what's wrong here. Okay, what the hell is with the 7 errors? I don't see any errors. I mean, yeah, this is one error at the moment, but... Oh! Okay, so this cockpit is gone. One of the shield has to go. This has to go. Should I start over? Have I lost some money for something? I mean, why? Why it's not working? That seems like interior connection to me. Okay, so how do I make the interior connection? It clearly is somehow faulty. Okay, so these that are the problem. I'm so confused. What do you mean cannot reach cockpit from Docker? Why not? Okay, I need to search that online. That just doesn't work. One moment, I will be right back. Oh, yeah, I was just about to start searching for it, but now I know what the problem is. It was this part. I just didn't have it connected, so yeah, that was stupid. I was thinking this thing, but yeah, whatever. Oh, this doesn't have a cockpit connection point. That sucks. I take this thing off. No, still doesn't work. I'm kind of confused. Is the weapons reason for the crew capacity problem at the moment? Yeah, it has to be 3 wide. since I cannot have two cockpits. Thing is that I really want that rear-mounted autocannon. How can I rear-mount it? Okay, time to search online again. One moment. Okay, I just checked it, and since this thing is not even auto-firing turret, then screw it, I don't need it. Okay, how much is this gonna cost me fire? Not too bad, I guess. But based on the crew stations, I should have 6 crew. Is it just about the shields? Okay, I did get one out of these, so... Oh wait, this is also crew capacity, so I should have 7 crew capacity. Okay, let's see if I add some engines. Okay, this didn't affect the crew capacity, I guess, so... Wait, I could still try duplicating more of these... Okay, they do affect if I have a lot of them. I don't know, they don't seem worth it. Okay, how about those shields? I definitely want better shields. Okay, all of these seem kind of shit. If I can only have one of these, that sucks. Okay, that's not really worth it, I guess. Okay, what's the cheapest weapon? So what I have are pulse lasers, I guess. Okay, this does not increase my crew capacity as much as I hoped. Yeah, I just can't get more than 5. Okay, I had one of these before. Okay, yeah, so I only have to pay 100 from it, basically. Okay, so this does affect crew capacity. So if I would add one more of these, and whole lot of weapons, would that work? I see. Okay. Okay, that's not optimal place for this, since I cannot add these extra weapons. Okay, do I want to add more engines? I know I'm not gonna be... I mean, this reactor is pretty bad. That's the problem. Yeah, only one reactor. So, if I get more engines, I kind of need... more lift, and then I would need better reactor, and that's a problem. Do I just take the bad mobility or... Also, yeah, I did need a couple more guns. Now the crew is 6. Nice. I don't know how much I can use this, like... Okay, I need to make these my main weapon, that's for sure. Because I have so many of them now. I just wonder, since the bar can't go any higher, what use of these actually are. Okay, weapon 0 needs to be this one. So then this needs to be the laser, I guess. Doesn't look very aerodynamic, but hey, it's in space. Who cares? Gonna be awful in atmosphere, this thing. Wait, I do have one more error. Too much power for weapons. Okay, yeah, so I cannot use more of those weapons. But these are expensive as hell. Okay, how expensive are the engines? If I actually add a couple more engines. Or I could grab this engine. I would need only one of these. If I would put this here. Ah, the other one. Okay, it wouldn't work. How about here? If I actually do this, do I grill my own parts? Like, is that a thing? Yeah, the grav jump thrust. That's the problem. And this is the only part that gives it. I think. If I were to buy this one. Yeah, the jump thrust is still an issue. Okay, how do I increase the thing? I'm not quite sure about that. Or landing gear, maybe? No, doesn't affect. I'm a bit confused about this. Funny how it can only work with 2 landing gears. But yeah, I'm gonna keep them. No reason to take them away. Okay, how do I add engines without the grab problem? I mean, basically I cannot add more Grav Thrust. If this thing is the only one that gives it. So, in theory, there is no way to add more engines. Okay, are all of these necessary now? They are. This thing is a monster now. I love it. I don't know about the warning thing. How much should I reduce mass to help the thing? If I take this off... Yeah, I still have the same error message. Okay, lightest one out of these is this one. And then I get the Grav Jump Thrust problem. So how the hell do I add that? I might be even worse in a space combat than before, since I couldn't grab more shields. That would have been pretty nice. Okay, let's select all colors. Wait, what? This thing is now amazing. I'm a bit worried about my handling, but... No. I could remove one of the missiles and slap this thing instead. Okay, let's check the weapons still if there is some better things I can do. Yeah, I think it's about done. I'm just thinking if I can somehow add the grab jump thingy. Why has my laser suffered so badly? Okay, I'm 16k and 6 crew now. If I were to remove these... Okay, one of them is so cheap, I kind of have to keep it. Otherwise I don't really need that many weapons. Like, I'm not gonna be able to use them since the reactor is too low. The only reason I would have them is the crew slots. I mean, I don't know if there are actually more protected that way, but they look more protected. Who knows? I wonder about these passenger slots. Do I need them? Nah, the 8 mass doesn't change much, I guess. Not after these. I basically added 40 mass into this thing. Is it ready? Is it what I wanna do? I wonder how much my mobility was before. Yeah, let's go with that for now, I guess. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know about these. I much rather had more laser. Problem is, these things are expensive like hell. I don't have any more money for the extra crew if I do this. But I cannot use these later if I put too many of them now. But if I would do this, I could rotate the power between lasers and ballistic weapons while I fight. And that would, in theory, be very powerful. The only way to reduce mass would be throw away a couple landing gears. But it's only 2 mass. It doesn't do much. I'm very tempted to put more fuel tanks in. But that also increases the weight, so... The shield is really too bad. I really want more shields. Yeah, let's go with this. It's unnecessary amount of weapons, but whatever. Like, I need the crew slots, so... Can I change the name of the ship? Can. What do I wanna rename it as though? I don't know the name. I need to look at the thing before naming it a bit. By the way, what happens if I put these? Okay, then these are just not reaching the ground. So they cannot extend any further. I wouldn't be worried at all if I had more shields. Like, low mobility with high shields, that doesn't really matter. Seems fine. Oh wait. I could upgrade the reactor. Oh, 8,000! That's a lot. How about the shields? $4,000 for 1 point. That's awful. Yeah, that's expensive. No thanks. I might get some ships for free later, so then I could just swap the parts out. Maybe. I don't know. My ship does not need any repairs. That thing is huge now, and the weaponry. That's amazing. Oh, this guy.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, Constellation's shining star of stars. Then the day is truly blessed. Because for a moment, I wasn't sure if you were real or just another hallucination. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be. Oh, yes. Normally I start my day by drinking 4 cups of coffee and stuffing my face with chunks. But after being inspired by your story, I thought to myself, what would the great and powerful hero of Vectera do? And so instead, I went for a jog. I ran and I ran and I ran, picturing you in the distance, like a North Star. Imagine my surprise to find you were actually real. By the light of Polaris, it must be
Seems
fake.
slightly gay, but free crew member is free crew member.
I know, right? And you can try to fight destiny, but you probably aren't going to win. Although, if I'm being honest, I'd wager you could beat just about anything, even theoretical concepts. But why would you, in this case? Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way. Good point. I'll start working on it right away, as soon as I learn how to sew. Until then, maybe I can be a sidekick in training. Do you have an academy where fans can practice groveling at your feet? If not, I can start one.
I mean, basically this guy wants to be my slave. Crew member without any pay. Like, why not? The guy seems like an idiot, but I guess he can do something.
You won't be disappointed.
Wait, what? No, come on. Did I make the ship heavy for nothing? Current ship command level. So I can only have 3 guys, so 2 of the base are now pointless. And plenty of the guns are useless. I just wasted so much money. Is this the thing?
I love coffee. It's my second favorite thing in the galaxy, next to reading about, of course, O kind and benevolent hero. I will accept all that you have.
Okay, this guy definitely needs better outfit. He can have that. He can have that.
I hope you don't mind. I've been labeling your items for historical purposes.
Okay, he's not
Trading
using the
random
helmet.
trinkets with you is a long-standing dream of mine. Of course! I'm always happy to help.
I wonder if he can use the gap. He can. Nice.
Back to work, then.
Okay, should I lose 2 of the base since their base is just extra weight at the moment?
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying.
Can I modify my ship? Like, yeah, I can't. What if I want to modify it without selling the extra stuff?
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of... Okay, no problem.
Like, basically, I could lose these 2. But I don't wanna sell them. Like, basically I could do this. But the problem is that I really don't wanna sell that stuff. I kind of just wanna put it somewhere, like... whatever. I keep it like this and then I take them off somewhere else, I guess, later if I can.
Do you need anything? Your clothes cleaned, your boots polished, your...
Okay, since the ship creating took that much time, I'm gonna have a short break here. I'm gonna stop the recording for now, so I'm gonna record the next clip right after this one. But yeah, whatever. Like, there is no point playing 1 hour more after wasting that much time for ship building, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.